Hello, welcome to MyMathYourMath. Today we're going to talk about piecewise functions. Piecewise linear functions, that is. So I have two examples up on the board. Example A with the f of x defined and example B with g of x defined. Now piecewise functions, when you want to evaluate them, you always want to look at what's to the right of the semicolon before you plug anything in. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so example A, f of x is a piecewise linear function which is equal to 2x minus 1 when x is less than or equal to 2, and it's equal to x squared plus 2 when x is strictly bigger than 2. So, first we want to find f of 2. So this means x is equal to 2, correct? So this is our x. If x is equal to 2, it's certainly less than or equal to 2. So in order to find f of 2, we plug 2 into the top one here. So f of 2 is equal to 2 times 2 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is 3. So f of 2 in the first one is equal to 3. Okay. Moving on, let's find f evaluated at x equals 6. So when x is equal to 6, that means x is definitely bigger than 2. So we plug 6 into this bottom one, x squared plus 2. Let's see what we get. So f of 6 is equal to 6 squared plus 2. 6 squared is 36, plus 2 is 38. So f of 6, for example 8, is equal to 38. Sorry, for example A, that is. Okay, moving on. Example B. G of x is always equal to just 5 whenever x is greater than 0, and it's equal to 9x whenever x is less than or equal to 0. Okay? So first we want to find g of negative 1. So here the x is negative 1. Negative 1 is certainly smaller than or equal to 0. So we're going to use the negative 1 in the second equation. Let's see what we get. So we have g of negative 1 is equal to, well, just 9 times negative 1. Which is equal to negative 9. So g of negative 1, for example B, is equal to negative 9. Lastly, let us find g evaluated at 12. So x equals 12. 12 is certainly greater than 0. So if x is greater than 0, we use this one. But that's just 5 with no x's. That's fine. When there's no x's, we don't plug anything in. We just put 5. So g of 12, because 12 is greater than 0, we're going to use the top one. It just equals 5 is the answer for evaluating g of 12 in example B. That's all for piecewise linear functions.